Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. This is the place to go for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. In this video, I want to speak about gold. Now, as usual, to keep the analysis as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect of this market, then we will move to the order flow. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here on this pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can notice is that we have a market which has just created a very strong move to the upside, breaking above the previous monthly support, which was created when the market from here created all this move to the upside, which now that the market has broken it to the downside and was retesting it, was supposed to be acting as resistance here. However, the market failed in respecting this zone as resistance and is currently breaking above that zone. And as we're breaking above the area, we could expect once again this previous resistance to be turned support. So now that we're breaking above that zone, we could expect a retest and a rejection to the upside for more bullish continuation. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we have? Now, from a weekly perspective, also here we can notice a clear break, retest and continuation away from this previous weekly resistance turn support. The market broke it to the upside, retested it as support, and rejected its zone to the upside. Now, in a situation like this, where clearly we have very strong bullish momentum, we could expect more continuation. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we have? Now, here in the daily, I spoke about gold just a few days ago. After the market created this impulse to the upside, I explained all the reasons for which we wanted to see first this correction and then the continuation to the upside, which is in fact exactly what the market has just created. And by the way, I will link in the description this previous analysis so you can go and check it out for more free education. Now, what we can notice here is that when the market created this correction, it retraced exactly to the previous daily resistance here turn support, taking our Fibonacci from the low to the high of this impulse. We can see how the market also tested exactly the 50% Fibonacci taken on the daily impulse. So we tested a very strong confluence of support and then we started rejecting it to the upside. So in a situation like this, what could definitely be a possibility is that the market actually manages to create a new impulse breaking above this new high. Now, at that point, this previous resistance would become support here. At that point, we could also take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the new impulse, and we would most likely have around the 0.32 or 50% retracements lining up with the previous resistance turn support. At that point, essentially creating a confluence of support at this area that we could expect the market to test and then to reject to the upside. So after the break on the retest, there is definitely the possibility to be looking for more potential bullish continuation. Now, if we go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market are doing, and we check the data for gold, what we can see is that with the last reports, net positions have been increasing. We went from having 64k net positions, we went all the way up to having 141k net positions, so a huge increase, meaning that institutions have been opening longs and closing shorts. In fact, with the last report, we see 1.82k longs getting opened from an institutional perspective on gold and 3.5k shorts getting closed. So everything seems pretty bullish. If the market, and only if the market will complete this impulse, after the break on the retest, this previous resistance would become support. And on the retest, there is good probability of seeing a rejection to the upside. So if we do get this move, how we could be approaching this potential move to the upside? As usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the downside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we would have to an intraday bullish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential rejection to the upside for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and these kind of things, that is all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COD data software, which is the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower here, past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment I'm running a huge special promotion in which you have a big discount on the upfront price of the mentorship program from $497 down to $97. Plus, since I have partnered with the forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you open an account with them from the student dashboard, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. And if you scroll lower, you will see that there is still time to join before the timer goes to 0 and the offer expires. However, spots are limited, so if they get filled before the timer goes to 0, then the offer will end anyway. So I really suggest that you take advantage and join directly from here to gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis education and updates for all of you. And I will see you in my next breakdown.